Graham, a tough one to take today. Well in the game at 2-1, but it ultimately got taken away from you.
Yeah, it did. Look, we caused ourselves a lot of problems. We caused ourselves a lot of issues. The goals we conceded were really, really poor. Bad defending, bad defensive display. But it's not like them. It's hopefully it's a one-off. It just wasn't our day. It summed up when Jacob Hazel's goal-bound effort bounces and it bounces over the bar or it bounces wide, and then Rowie gets in at the back stick. It's just a slot in the back of the net and it goes over the stand. So those little moments didn't go our way. They have been going our way over the last 5-6 away games, but they didn't go our way today. So we're bitterly disappointed, obviously. But we can't live in the moment. We've got to let this moment go. We've got to assess it, debrief it, and move on to the next moment. Our next actions has got to be positive.
And not the best start, but then back into it with a really well-worked goal from Keaton Ward and Jacob Hazel.
Yeah, it was a really good goal that we scored. And it was, look, you can't start games. You can't come up to Hartlepool and start a game like that and go behind after 3 or 4 minutes. So that's by the by. It's actually come. Jacob Hazel has had the jersey ripped off him down the far end. And for some unknown reason, that's allowed, and that's part and parcel of football. But look, we didn't apply ourselves as we should today. They looked as if they had a little bit of hunger, a little bit of desire. They looked as if they had fresh legs. They had a little bit of zip about them, a little bit of snap in their tackle, and we were flat, and we got punished.
9 points from 12 away from home, 15 out of 18. I guess if you look at the whole run, that's a phenomenal return, and no doubt you'd have taken that at the start if you'd been offered it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, this group of lads are working their socks off, and to give us that type of return, that's promotion chasing form. That's promotion chasing points. I think we were the only team to take points off Barney in the last 10 games. So that testifies to how far this group have come and how well they've been doing. Today was a bad day. Today was a really bad day at the office, and we need to. We can't live in the moment. We need to dust ourselves down, push ourselves off, and return to work and get our heads on it in the morning and Monday and build towards Tuesday. But yeah, you can't have too many days like that. We know what we have to do. We know where we want to get to, and I have every faith in this group of lads. I have every faith in the team, and that we're on the pitch and the team that we're off the pitch in achieving what we want to achieve.
The deficit was 12. It was down to 2. It's only 3 tonight. You've got 9 to go. You've still got that game in hand on some. It's strap yourselves in. I guess it's going to be a big end to the season.
Look, we'll probably have 1 or 2 more days between now and the end of the season. 1 or 2 bad days between now and the end of the season. I know that. You know that. We know that. We're not daft. We're experienced people. But it's turning up, and it's dusting ourselves down, I suppose. Getting ready for Monday. Not letting this moment linger. Not letting the game linger. If there's any criticism, like I've said, it needs to be chucked in my direction. Could I have freshened the team up? Did I get the tactics wrong? So look, I'll take the hits. I'll take the negativity, the punches. I'll take that on board this evening. But it's my job now just to take that, to look after the players, and to get around them, circle the wagons, and roll the sleeves up.
Yeah, is it a case of maybe just lifting 1 or 2 spirits after today and getting some recovery into the legs?
Yeah, we need to recover. It's been a horrendous fixture list, and it was always going to be. Unfortunately, we're not blessed with a big pool of players to make wholesale changes. So it's the same faces all the time, as you see week in, week out. So it's been a really tough period. It's been a really rewarding period, but a tough period. And you've probably seen that today. You've probably seen the performance levels, the intensity levels, and I would dare say, I've not seen the stats yet, but I dare say our distance levels would have been well down as well today. So, but like I say, we've been around the game long enough to know and to see and to identify days like that, performances like that, because it's not regular. That's not a regular performance that we chuck in. It's not a great performance today. We cost ourselves a load of problems, we hurt ourselves. But all in all, look, I think the better team won. Let's make no bones about it. But we did have 1 or 2 chances to get ourselves back in. But we just never look comfortable. We just never look comfortable today, and I suppose that's part and parcel of away days.
On a closing note, looks like Martin Woods has played his last game for the club. Moving on.
Yeah, he's opted to move on. It's unfortunate. It's football opinions, football views. I thought we were doing really well. Martin wasn't in the team, so he's maybe taken taking one or two options up that he has. So look, I have a lot of time for Martin. A lot of time for Martin. He's a real good lad, real good character. Longevity in football, he's goes without saying. He's at that age, and to keep playing and to play the amount of games he's played, fair play to him. He deserves a lot of credit. But like I say, it's not easy as a manager when you're making these decisions. Not easy at all, because he's a real good lad, a real good character as well. So yeah, it'll be a shame that he's moving on. It'll be a shame. He'll be missed, but we have to. We've got a job in hand that we need to do.
And he's going, and the transfer deadline's Thursday. Would you like to do anything before then?
Yeah, I think we'll do something. Yeah, I think if permitted, yeah, I think we'll bring one or two in just to help the lads, just to lighten the load, and just to bring in one or two more bodies to freshen the squad up. I think we need them, as you've seen today. So yeah, I would expect one or two to come in before now on Tuesday.